Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Solo Soul, and this is Hansol. Today I want to talk about how I got confidence about myself. It took me a lot of confidence to sit down here and turn on this camera today, but yeah, I am finally here. yeah, I was like, can I talk about this? But yeah. So first of all, what I want to tell you guys is that if you don't have a confidence, just act like a confident person. Yeah, just like me. I think that is the very first step and very first attitude you have to have if you want to be confident person. So let's get started with the story how I got confidence. So this brings me back to when I was like 18 or 19 years old. It was the first or the second year of the college and my first boyfriend. I mean, I had a boyfriend back in high school age, but that doesn't count, you know. I hated myself a lot from when I was young. Our standard to myself was just too high. I think I got this from my parents because their standard to themselves is also really high. They're really hardworking people. They're still studying at this moment as well. So naturally, their standard to me got really high, and they didn't really give me that many compliments because they always thought that I could be better than that. I'm not blaming on them right now. And of course, I think they were proud of me every time, but they are kind of shy people, so they get awkward when they express their feelings. So yeah, when I was young, I hated myself a lot. I was not satisfied with my grade, my appearance, my body, everything. And then I went to the university and met this boyfriend. He was like few years older than me. He liked to kind of teach me. He was a lot more mature than me. He was 5 years older than me, but you know, I was just graduated from high school, so I was just like a kid. So yeah, he was a lot more mature than me. He was also a university student, but he also had another job. He was just so busy. He was a good person, but he was like a guy who do their best before he gets her. So once he gets her, he changes, and he's like, his interest to her is kind of gone. At that time, I was not that confident person, so I felt like it was my fault when he doesn't seem to like me or love me as much as when we met first. And sometimes he said like,
why don't you wear makeup often? My ex-girlfriends were all pretty.
Yeah, that was what he really said to my face. So I think I lost more confidence. So I tried to make my schedule to his schedule. Yeah, my life back then was just for him. I always told him like I want to go to a specific place in Seoul because at that time I came to Seoul area from the other city, so I really wanted to enjoy Seoul life like a city person. But he was so busy and kind of lazy, so we couldn't make it. He didn't take me. So I blamed on him like, oh, why didn't you take me there for a year? But suddenly one thought just came to my mind like, why do I blame on him? I can just go there by myself, or I can just go there with my friends. I don't really have to go there with him. Yeah. And then I decided and I went to, actually it was Han River by myself alone. I took a paper and a pencil and went there just to think about myself. Tried to look at myself. So in a cafe at Han River, I started to write down on the paper what I like or dislike, what kind of person I am, what kind of person I want to be, what am I good at or bad at, those things. And then I realized I got to love myself. It's like 9 years ago. I realized I should be the very first person who loved me. And no one will love me if I don't like myself and if I don't look confident. And then I looked around what kind of people other people admire and popular. They're all confident and they seem like they're embracing their good points and bad points. So I started to think like, okay, I should embrace myself and love myself, then I could be a confident person. And I thought that boyfriend was not very helpful for my life, so I dumped him. Those were the steps to know about myself, to be friend with myself, and after doing this, I could embrace myself. I didn't dislike myself anymore, but satisfied with what I have and what I don't have, to really love myself. It was of course really hard to love myself, and of course it took years to be what I am right now. And still, sometimes it's hard to accept when I am not good at something because I'm like, why can't I do this? But now I am recognizing like, oh, I am blaming on myself. But I don't have to. I can be good or bad at things. So yeah, don't blame harsh on you, Hansol. Something like that. And sometimes when I'm not confident, let's say I have to make a big presentation in front of many people, just like right now, I just act like a confident person. They don't really notice if you're really confident or not. If you look like a confident person, they will just trust you. And then when you get their trust, you will get more confidence. It's like positive cycle. And it's like deceiving your brain too. Like, I'm a confident person, I'm a confident person, and then you'll just get confident. Yeah. It's like training yourself to be confident. So if you keep to act like a confident person, then few years later you'll see how much confident you are and how much you love yourself. And the second thing I do every year is to write down on a paper about your goal for this year when you start the new year. And at the end of the year, I always put them out and see how much things I kept for myself. And surprisingly, I did most of the things among them. Yeah, that's really surprising. And that gives me more confidence because I feel like maybe I am a fine person. And here I am now. Now I am a YouTuber who has the perfect YouTube channel with the perfect subscribers like you guys. Yeah. And one Korean expression in this video is 자신감을 가져. Be confident. 자신감을 가져. You can say this to your friends when they're not confident. And now I kind of feel thankful for the ex-boyfriend. I don't know. I don't remember. So anyway, this subject was the one that I've wanted to cover all the time, and finally I did. Because one of the first videos I watched back then, like before starting this YouTube channel, was Jen Im's confidence talk, and I got really inspired by that video. Yeah, I got to love her and I still love her. Also wanna thanks to her. Thanks to you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys find this video helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!